budgeters, my name is Brandy and you're watching From Debt to Dreams, and on this channel we are paying off over $400,000 worth of debt, but don't you fret, more than half of that is our mortgage. All right, so today what we're doing is a budget with me and a cash stuffing video. So let's go into it. We've got our budget cycle of June 20th to July 3rd. So we estimate that our earned income is going to be $35.50. We don't plan on using any other savings this pay period, and we have our cash envelope rollover at, I should have done this math earlier, I wrote it down, $190. And then we had roughly $13.45 in our income account. So that puts us at $50.85 for us to work with this pay period. All right, so what we've got going on is our electric bill. We are budgeting $200 for that. My husband's life insurance at $50, my life insurance at $35, our tithes to our church at $108, my student loan payment at $85, Apple at $15, Nintendo at $20, and Spotify at $15, which equals $528 for our bills. So if we do $50.85 minus $528, that gives us $4,557 to keep working with. Okay. For our variable expenses, we have groceries for $600. That's 2 weeks of groceries, so that's $300 per week. For school, we're adding $20 to our original $65. For scouts, we're adding $20 to our original $105. And for haircuts, we're adding $20 to our original $20. And then we're going to do $200 for gas. And I'm not budgeting for health, my dog Sadie, takeout, or fun. So that leaves our variable expenses at $1,050. So we had our leftover of $4,557 minus $1,050 gives us $3,507 to keep working with. Okay. So now is what we have for our sinking funds. We're going to put $45 in our HOA. We're going to put $10 in pest control, nothing for extra heat. My husband's going to get his $20. I'm going to get my $1. Annual fees, car care, clothing, and Charlotte Football Club are each going to get $4. We don't have anything to worry about for celebrations, and we always put $2 into our emergency fund, which equals $94. So we're at $35.07 minus 94 gives us $34.13. All right, we put $53 into Christmas, and I have $350 for our play and pay. So I pulled out $100 for my minis that are happening over the next 2 weeks, and then also $250 to be split in between 2 weeks. So that's $125 per day. So that's going to be $403 into those savings. So we have $34.13 minus $403 gives us $3,010 left over in our income account, which is great. That's actually a little bit more than we need. So I might, well, with that little bit of extra money, I guess for kids, let's budget in there $100 for signing them up for fall soccer. So then I guess I should have put it under something else. So anyway, on this category, we're at $194. Sorry about this. I just decided, because it's $3,000 is a lot to just leave in my income account and not do anything with it. So $194, so we have $35.07 minus $194 gives us $33.13 minus $403 is $29.10. So what I might do, I'm going to leave that $29.10 in there for right now, because next pay period we will have to pay our mortgage. And so once, maybe in the next pay period when we start July, I might pull a little bit more out for my play and pay binders so that we can get some of that money saved into our savings account, put that towards our financial goals. So, all right, well, I'm going to clean this up, and then let's get into our cash stuffing. All right, well, here we are. Let's start with what we're doing in our cash envelopes. Now, off camera, I have already taken out that $350 for the play and pay binder and for the minis binder, so that you're not watching me count like over $100 in ones because a lot of that is ones. So this is just for our cash envelopes. So let's get counting. We have 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, sorry. Let's count that again. So we're at 400. 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. 20, 40, 60, 80, 600. 20, 40, 60, 80, 700. 20, 40, so we got 740. 750, 60, 70, 770, 775, 80, 85, 785, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So 800, 801, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have $807 to cash stuff with us today. So we are going to start with this binder. We're going to start with groceries. Now, groceries has some extra money in it from leftover stuff. What do I have? 5, 10, 11, 12, 16, $17. So the way I do groceries is I divide it up by weeks. So each week gets a $100 bill, each week gets $100 in 50s, and each week gets $100 in 20s. All right, and then I put a little paper clip on 1 week, and then I put all this money together for this week, and I throw it all in here for groceries. And we'll probably go grocery shopping on Saturday. I'm filming this on Friday. All right, so for school, we are adding $20. So let me write that down so you can see everything. 620 payday plus 20. So we should have $85. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Perfect. $85 in school. For scouts, we are adding 20. So we should have 125, which is great because my little one has decided he wants to do scouts in the fall. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So perfect. Haircuts is getting 20. So we will write that down. So now we have 50. We will have to spend this money a little later. All right, we're not gonna worry about health, takeout, Sadie, or fun, just because I haven't quite figured out what that's gonna look like as a cash envelope quite yet. So now let's move into our sinking funds. All right, HOA is going to get 45. Let me double check that because I don't know if I changed that. Yes, 45. I know I just told you guys and you're like, hello, you should already know that. So we should be at 270, right? Let's look. 2045. So we should be at 270. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 270. Perfect. All right, pest control is only getting 10 this time because I am a little bit ahead, but we did get our annual bill for our termite, which is part of the pest control, and it was a little more than I thought it was going to be. So this is the last time that we're only going to put 10 in there because I don't want it to be so depleted once I make the bill, like pay the bill for the termite part of it. So we should have 440. So we're at 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90 plus 50 is 440. Perfect. All right. We're skipping extra heat. That only gets filled once a month. So for me, I only get $1 because I'm slowly saving up for something. It says treadmill savings, and that was my original plan, was to save for a treadmill. However, I already used this pink color. I want to get my grandmother's Bible rebound. And so I'm still going to use these trackers because I made them and I have them printed up, but I'm no longer saving for a treadmill. There's going to be a new gym opening up in my town, and it has everything that I need, and I think it's going to be affordable. So once that opens up, that's where I'll be working out, and I won't need a treadmill anymore. Did I add the dollar? So these are $2 each. So I should be at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. I don't know if I added it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I did add it. Okay, great. To get my grandmother's Bible rebound the way I want it to be rebound, it's going to be about $300. So that's going to take me a little bit of time, which is fine. All right, annual fees is going to get $4. All of the rest are going to get $4. $4 isn't quite enough for these, but it's what I feel like we can do comfortably for right now. And eventually I will be able to beef these up. So at 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is perfect. All right, car care is gonna get $4. So we will be at 28. Goodness, I'm just throwing money everywhere. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clothing is also getting $4. I am so excited because the clothing, of course, we're going to use it for kids' clothing if we need to and stuff, but I'm kind of using this to save up for some merch at the Jonas Brothers concert in October. 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, Charlotte Football Club is going to get 4. We would like to go to more games. However, our budget only allows us to go to 1 game right now, and the team does a sale right around Black Friday for their very first game of the season. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we save up for that. Save up for us to get tickets to the very first game of this season. And then emergency fund, I always add $2 in here. $2 is not enough, like I said, but we're just in the habit of saving. Yes. All right, so we have $25, $6, $7, and $8 in emergency fund. Whenever this gets to 50, we'll throw it in our actual emergency fund in the bank. I think I change my mind every time. I think I say 50, I think I say 100, but who really even knows? And then the rest of this is for my husband. He gets $20. And then this should be 53, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. 1, 2, 3, and that is for, oops, I have made a mess. That is for our Christmas savings. So let me grab that. I'll be right back. All right, so for our Christmas savings, we use this 52-week envelope challenge that I have made on my own. And so today we're gonna do 37 and 16. So I'm gonna color those in right quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that those are colored in, let's fill the envelopes. So we're doing 16 and, what was it? 16 and 37? Is that right? Oh, I hope I have enough. All right, so we need 20, 30, 5, 6, 7. Add that back in here. And 10, 15, and 16. Don't you love it when you did your cash stuffing correctly and you have no money left over and everything is perfect? Perfection. All right. This is getting fill. We're only about halfway there, which is great. Maybe a little bit more than halfway because I like my Christmas savings to be done by, end of October so I can get started on my shopping. So anyway, my friends, that was it. That's all I got for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to follow along to see how my family pays off over $400,000 worth of debt, I would love it if you would click on that subscribe button, and I will be back tomorrow with a play and pay video. All right, my friends, have a great day. Bye.